Hello, blessings, blessed be. This is High Priestess Jamila. So, I am here because I want to be helpful and I want to show you guys some protection. This is actually going to be a protection working that I'm going to be doing using these beautiful burgundy colored witches burrs. So, of course, I already have some protection going, of course. However, it's always good to have added layers of protection. And I feel like it's really, really good, especially when you're looking at that crescent moon. And then it just, I guess it really, really depends. If you need it, you guys can use it. If you guys need to contact me, you can visit divineservicesapothecary.com. So this one is pretty simple. Um, I'm going to use a candle and see, I already started some work with this candle, but this is related. Okay. So I'm going to, because I've used two candles for the working, but I decided to use this one for protection because it's a burgundy candle. And that was the only burgundy spiral candle that I have. And then you're going to need some witch's burrs. Okay. And some pink salt, some water, a petition, and either incense, or I decided to use this. Now, what you're going to want to do is we're going to sort of smudge this bowl. Okay, we're going to smudge the bowl and clear it of any negativity. Okay, now this candle is probably going to burn for probably several hours, or maybe not. It depends, maybe 4 or 5 hours. You can use a 7-day candle, but what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to have this as just like an extra protection. So I am going to, when this candle is done burning down, I am going to put all of the water and the ingredients and the witch's burrs in a mason jar is actually what I'm going to do. Okay. You want to have a petition. And so I did write a petition. With petitions, I don't really state all of my petitions because this is real live protection. But you'll just want to write whatever it is that you want to protect. It is always good to divinate with the cards because you can get exact details about what you need to protect from. But I'm just going to set this up the way that I'm going to do it. And we're going to start with our pink salt. This is really protective and grounding and brings in good energies. Okay, so we're going to start putting that at the bottom. And this is general overall protection that I am doing for myself, for family, for my immediate family and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to I want to make sure that that's anchored. So give me a second. Okay. If it's able to do that. Nope, not anchored good enough. So I went ahead and burned it some more at the bottom, and I'm just going to give it like a few minutes to dry all the way and to stick to the bottom of this. You can also use some of those little sticky thingies, but I have some downstairs, but I don't never use them. Okay, so that seems to be stuck to the bottom of that. You kind of want to be careful with touching the candle too much because sometimes they can tip over. I hate when that happens. But if that happens, you can just use a candle holder and stick it down in there. All right, so I am going to do that, and then I am going to pour my water. Yes, we do like the sound effects. Okay, so I'm going to toss these witch's burrs in here. These are really pretty. That color, I'm loving that color. Isn't that color gorgeous? Sometimes they're green, sometimes they turn black. And I was on my way back from the mailbox and I saw these and I was like, oh my God, Spirit kind of led me right to them. All right, so I'm going to Basically, now what I'm going to do is I am going to consecrate this entire working. And so I am going to speak my petition into the working, okay? And I'm going to pause while I do that. So you can just say, I consecrate this candle, I consecrate this water, this salt, these witches' burrs with the following intention. Or you can just say, I consecrate and then read your petition into it. All right, so I kind of was in a hurry and I kind of put the witch's burrs in there without, I meant to burn my petition into it. I actually meant to burn the petition into it prior to putting the water in it, but that's okay though, because we can still do it, okay? So I'm going to burn this petition into it. And there was one other thing I wanted to write on my petition to protect from. Just a second. Okay, like I said, you guys can write whatever it is that you want. But see, a lot of people are kind of limited as to what they think they can protect themselves from. And with me, it's just no limit. Okay, it's just no limit. So I'm going to set this on fire. And I'm going to let it burn until it burns into nothing but ash. And then I am going to stick it down in there. Okay, so it's finishing burning. It's almost finished. And whenever I use these tongs, there's like a little area that's not burning. That kind of irritates me. That's why I like my little tiny tongs. Just a second. My goddess, it seemed like that took forever to burn. All right, so it's done finally. And we're just going to render the ashes in there and kind of surround it by the witch's burrs. I wish that it could continue to look pretty, but this is protection and it ain't going to always be pretty. And it looks like that one is still a big clump, but that's okay. All right, and then I'm just going to light the candle. Blessed be. And once this candle is done burning, I will make sure that I take it out of the bowl and put it in a mason jar, because I will be able to use this protection for probably months and months and months and months and months. Today is Monday. I typically do my protection on Monday, and I actually already did do some protection as well as warding. And especially with my wolves. The wolf is my animal totem. So I do a protection every Monday, or I'm supposed to do a protection every Monday. But then sometimes I miss it. And then I also make my wolves an offering every Monday. And yeah, it seems like it's so weird that sometimes when I don't do it or I fail to do it, it just seems like, I don't know, like it's different. It seems like the week kind of goes different. But I feel like this week, for some reason, it's important to take care of stuff like this. So, I know it's not looking pretty anymore, but, there it is. And I'm going to sit here and relax and live life. All right, guys. Make sure y'all go to www.divineservicesapothecary.com if you guys want to reach me for anything. And I will see you guys later. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Blessings. Bye.